Hey, sorry I'm late. I ended up staying a little over my shift. I didn't want to, it just happened. You know I'm generally up and out as soon as my shift is over, but it couldn't be helped today. I'm so pooped out though. I'm glad to be home. Hi. How can I not fall into your arms when you beckon to me like that? I'd have to be crazy to walk away. Yeah? You can ask me anything, silly. What's wrong? You're worried about me? And what makes you say that? It has been all go for a few weeks now. You're not wrong. I hope you don't think I've been ignoring you. There's just been so much to do, and it's all piled up, and one crisis after another. I shouldn't say crisis. It's not that bad. Just me being melodramatic. I won't deny it. I can be sometimes. And saying sometimes is me being kind to myself. For your sake. Okay. And my own. I'm not worried about anything in particular. To be truthful, maybe I'm worried about a lot of little things. That translates to a little worried about everything. I wouldn't go so far as saying stressed out. Maybe one or two things are stressing me out, but out of all of the things I'm worried about, that's a small percentage. I suppose I do say that to myself in order to stay sane and try to manage things better. Might need a moment to have a talk with myself before I let you interrogate me. Because I can't keep my story straight. No, I wasn't trying to. I hadn't noticed that I was so at odds with myself. We are in the perfect locale to do so. How very observant of you. I want to ask though, what was it that made you pick up on how I might be feeling? Because it was more perceptive of you than I've ever been to my own actions on most days. What was it that gave me away? And here I thought I had a good work ethic. Unreliable most weeks, but amazing on others. I thought of it as feeling a bit more disciplined and was pushing myself to work more. I've never really taken note of it in the past, but looking back now, I do tend to throw myself into work whenever I'm dealing with things that I can't control. That's a loaded question. What's been bothering me lately? Work is poopy, but that's a universal feeling. Everybody's work is like that. It's no big revelation. I try to make it feel better, with the small moments here and there. At the same time though, I wouldn't call them small, because those are the moments that end up standing out on days like that. So just the other day, I was speaking to this older lady at work, and it seemed like she really needed someone to talk to. Yeah, just have that conversation with another person, you know? The whole day might have been miserable for both of us, but we sat for 10 minutes and talked about her knitting. We can laugh about it now, but we both know that I could have sat with her for a lot longer than that. But that's what that day will be remembered for, and I'm glad. Because I don't want the negativity to linger, and I try not to bring it back home with me. I won't let it come near you. Nope, it's not allowed to. What else is bothering me? Oh, family is always annoying. I think they secretly get paid for it. Well, otherwise it's a lot of work for nothing. There's always something going on. You know, I prefer to stay out of things in general. But recently, that's exactly why I feel like I'm getting roped into things instead. I want to remain the neutral party. I've managed it all these years, and they constantly want me to pick sides. Well, when it comes to that point, I just step back. True. That doesn't stop it all from playing on my mind. I guess trying to remain neutral doesn't keep me safe, does it? What can you do though? They're not even my situations to resolve. I'm just an innocent bystander who feels kind of awkward making any moves. Hey, I am absolutely innocent. I can't believe that you would imply otherwise. Well, you better be ready to back up your accusations with some solid evidence. Otherwise, it's all just hearsay. And what possible reason could you have to prove me not so innocent, huh? I'm beginning to think that you're the not so innocent one. Who are we kidding? Let's call a truce. I won't point fingers at you, and you shouldn't point yours at me. Nope. We're both pretty far removed from innocent. In some situations, I should add. Not all of them. No blanket statements here, and while I'm at it, let's not talk about them. You know, the B word. B-L-A-N-K-E-T. I have a very strained relationship with them. As in, I strain to hide us both completely, to disappear underneath them, no matter how hard I try. You still manage to sneak bits and bats out. You get warm and I'm always cold. It's the ultimate arrangement. No, shh. Don't say it. You have to be careful when you say that, though. If you say blanket 3 times, one will appear behind you. They completely engulf you, and you're never heard from or seen ever again. It's okay, I only said it twice. I just have to make sure we don't say it again. Some people have claimed to come back from wherever it is they go, and with some pretty outlandish stories too. But I think they're all made up, because I don't believe anyone can come back from there. I've missed spending time with you too. I'm sorry I've been a bit absent-minded with everything that's going on. I didn't mean to make you feel like I was being distant. That was not my intention at all. I got so lost in keeping my mind busy so that I wouldn't think about anything else, and that I didn't see the toll that it was taking on us. Thank you for bringing me back to Earth. I don't know where I was hanging out. My solution was to put the whole world on mute and ignore it for as long as I could. No, there's no putting my mind on mute, is there? I'd bet you like that, wouldn't you? Well, tough luck, darling. I know you're kidding, love. But there are definitely days I would like to put it on mute. When did you notice that? I wondered why I was feeling sniffly and tired. I think you might be right. Maybe I am headed towards a burnout. Or maybe not. I don't see that happening to me though. I'm very confident. It can't possibly affect me, right? after which I'm promptly pushed over the edge and fall flat on my butt. You'll catch me, huh? Careful now. I might go ahead with it just so that you catch me when I fall. Yeah, this works too. What would I do without you? I still can't believe how you can see things about me that I haven't even realized myself. It's really comforting to know that you know me. Even better than I know myself. You? Oh, I know so much about you. Crazy things that would surprise you, you know? Not today. I think we've had enough revelations for one day. We should give our nerves a rest. What? Alright then. Just one thing. Okay, so this might come as a surprise to you, but you have to accept it wholeheartedly. No arguments allowed, and it's not up for debate. Okay, are you ready? You are the kindest and most wonderful person that I have ever known, or will ever know. Yep, I have the ability to see into the future, and you are it. Thank you for everything you do. No, shush. You said you wouldn't argue with me, so sit quietly and let me compliment you. I can't believe you said it 3 times. Now you've gone and done it. And there's no escape now. No?